Hello and welcome to NextGen Banking London, the AI revolution. I'm Hannah Wallace and joining me now is Clara Durodié, CEO and founder of the Cognitive Finance Group, and we're going to be talking about the next generation of AI. Clara, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you've just come out of your panel session, so to start off, could you tell me about the main themes discussed?
Well, we had two main topics for discussion this morning. One was, where do we start with artificial intelligence? One was, we'll start from the board level. We need to have a vision, we need to have a plan, and we need to then execute that plan. The other thought was like, forget the vision, let's just do things immediately, quick wins, and let's prove that this technology actually adds value. So in many ways, it seemed to have been like two schools of thoughts about where do we start with AI. But we all agree that actually there is only one vision, which is we need to have a blueprint, we need to have a roadmap, and then we need to identify use cases which deliver immediate value as soon as they're implemented.
And how far would you say the industry has progressed with AI? And what do you think have been the greatest advancements? And of course, how do you measure success?
Well, how do you measure success? I'll start with your last point. I think it's customer satisfaction. I think we truly are at a point where, for the first time ever in the history of financial services, we have the tools to deliver a truly personalized service for our clients. And the tools are in the shape of different AI techniques. So the customer needs to sit at the delivery in our industry, and customer satisfaction is the ultimate measure of success, I would say. With regards to where we are with this technology at the moment in financial services, I think we've made some progress, but honestly, I think we've just scratched the surface. Earlier today on the panel, we discussed about having a vision, having a roadmap for adoption of artificial intelligence, but we also discussed that this vision and this roadmap means reimagining the business. And the word is reimagining the business. You truly take your business model, which is today, and you think, how can it look? How can it be different in the future? So being digital in 2018, I think it's just an intermediary step to where we will be in 10 years' time. We've just started the journey, and it's exceptionally exciting and very rewarding, I would say.
Building on that idea of forward vision, what advice would you give banks starting their AI journey?
Well, the vision, I think, needs to sit on a very good understanding at the board level, and I keep emphasizing the board level engagement, not just do something about AI, but true and thorough understanding of what this technology can do for their business. So the journey starts at the board level with a true understanding of this technology. Not the level to code, but to really understand how different techniques under the big umbrella called AI can truly reimagine business models. So that's where the whole conversation needs to start. And once the blueprint has been designed, has been approved, people need to manage expectations and take a very long-term view. I would recommend 5 to 10 years. People keep saying 5 years, but I would recommend a 10-year horizon to truly look at reimagining and executing this blueprint. So to answer your question, that's where the journey starts. Starts at this blueprint, this roadmap, a clear understanding of how this technology can change what we do. I'll give you an example if we have two seconds. How do you engage with your customers if you were to be a discretionary investment manager, for instance? Yeah. So how do you do that? In 2018, you rely a lot on apps, on emails, phone calls. My submission is that probably in 5 to 10 years' time, reimagining that section of your offering would be to think how your AI as a business will negotiate or execute transactions on behalf of your client with the agreement of client's AI. So we are moving to a place where my AI will discuss with my bank's AI and come up with the best or the most optimal way to do different actions. So this is an example of how one can actually truly engage with this technology by reimagining how operations would look with this technology.
Mm-hmm. So I think you would agree, still a long way to go there.
It seems, someone said earlier today, one of the speakers, quoting somebody else, everything seems harder.
Yes.
Everything will be harder than it is. And everything is taller than we think it is. So yes, in this case, it might look, it's going to take us a long time. I think it's not very far down the line. I don't think so, because the technology is already there in existence. Just look at Google Duplex.
Well, Clara, I'll let you get back to the event. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching.